Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a typical summer afternoon. I ask my mother if she can take me over to grandmother's. However, as I walk into her little hut, I hear screams and loud noises. I run into her room, and I see it. I see my granny twitching, rolling, and screaming in pain. Mamita, Mamita, what's wrong? I can feel tears rolling down my cheeks, blurring what would be my last vision of her. Someone help her, give her medicine so it won't hurt, I scream. I'm taken out of the room immediately. I pleaded with my mother to give her medicine, to call a doctor, to do something. But all she says, as her eyes are filled with tears, is, "There's no doctor here, honey. He's too far away." That afternoon, in a remote Salvadorian village, was the last time I saw my grandmother. In times of adversity, we all have these moments of truth. Moments when we're given a choice. We can decide to be reactive, or we can decide to be proactive. We can be angry about it, or we can be motivated by it. It's when you decide if you want to face it or fear it. I say face your fears. Retreating from them brings forth weakness, but facing them gives you strength. That's what I did when I was confronted with my grandmother suffering at the age of 6. I mourned my grandmother's passing away, and I chose to become a physician as a way to celebrate her life. I chose to lead. We all have the opportunity, we all have fears, loneliness, suffering, and even public speaking. However, we decide what to do with them. We must control them, not let them control us. We will achieve and succeed if we stand and fight. We must fight against the current of fear that pushes against us. We can choose to transform fear into motivation, which will eventually lead us to achievement. The Rotary 4-way test proves this. It's the truth, yes. But choosing to face my fear, my path was clear. I was going to become a physician. I'm on my way to accomplishing this goal. I'm doing this by studying hard and challenging myself with the most rigorous classes. I'm an honor student, and I'm currently taking 3 AP classes, for which I'll earn 9 college credits. I am as well a student at the Academy of Health Professions at the Career and Technology Center, for which I'll receive 6 college credits and very soon be certified as a medical assistant. I'm on my way, and no matter in what shape or form fear comes, I'm ready. I have the motivation. In my achievement, I'm climbing the first or second and can almost see the top step on the ladder. Yes, it's true. My fear was turned into my motivation. Is it fair to all concerned? We all have fears. There are just so many things out there we're afraid of. We all have the opportunity to face our fears, from taking a test to going to the dentist. But it requires courage, support, and confidence, but mainly courage. It's great if our family and friends are there to support us, but you can do it alone with courage. By facing fear, you become a leader. I have faced my fear of losing my grandmother, just like many of you have in many other ways. Fears will always keep coming, but we must keep fighting and getting stronger, and that is fair to everyone. It is true and fair, but will it build goodwill and better friendships? Facing my fears has also motivated me to become a volunteer, and that builds goodwill and better friendships. I must say, however, that serving meals to strangers can be somehow a little intimidating, but my compassion defeated my fear. I'm a volunteer at the soup kitchen, but not with the purpose of needing community service hours or for my transcript to look extraordinary for colleges. No, nothing like that. It is my purpose to help those who can't afford a meal. I'm not going to sit around waiting for my time to become a physician. No, not at all. I'm going to work in the meantime. I'm going to help and volunteer around my community to assist the less fortunate. It brings a warmth and comfort in my heart that I can help in serving someone a meal, see them rejoice and smile. As a child, I had an irrational fear of dogs. Today, I'm a volunteer at the animal shelter. I help dogs without a home to meet people who need companionship. I'm going to be their companion meanwhile. Helping animals can be easy. Helping people can be difficult. I, however, am willing to face the basic everyday fears at no cost. But one, I'm willing to sacrifice and do anything I can now until I get to reach my goal. Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Without a doubt it will. My purpose is to benefit those who can't afford a physician or medical treatment. My humanitarian services as a physician will help me stop images of pain, tremors, and anger from staying in someone else's memory. It served me as a motivation, but certainly I do not wish such memories upon anybody. They scar the human being for life. My memory was a spark. I'm ready to let the fire start. Not a fire that burns or destroys, but one that warms us when the cold and freezing breezes come around. One that keeps families together. This will be beneficial to me, my family, and our society. And in conclusion, we all have fears. There are just so many things out there we're afraid of. But we'll never stop being afraid if we don't start to fight our fears. To reach the rich fruit at the top of the tree, we must first climb the ladder. If we fight, we will conquer. We won't conquer land, empires, or countries, but we'll certainly conquer our own fears, anxieties, and anger, making us fearless and marking the book of life as heroes. Fight your fear, I tell you. My grandmother was my hero, and her pain, my fear. But when I realized which one was stronger, I saw that her pain could only be transformed into my motivation, into my purpose. What is your purpose? Stronger families? Safer communities? Healthy lifestyle choices? Fight. And no matter how many times you feel like you can't do it anymore, remember, fear is motivation. I thought I lost it there. Okay. And remember, fear is motivation. I forgot my last one. Achievement, and achievement conquers fear. Thank you.